Ladies and gentlemen, this is an Asteroid Fight Club meeting, and I'm talking about big picture stuff. I gotta confess, sometimes I get really frustrated because people like to get caught in the granular data, whether it be plagues, stock markets, chemtrails, 5G, countries, corporations, master plans, and supervillains. I've been trying to get everybody to stay focused on a big picture. And it's like the big picture was written out for us in the heavens. And the heavens are older than your cell phone. Now, I've been around on Earth 48 years. And since I can remembering, Mars has been there, Saturn's been there, Jupiter's been there, the moon has been there, and the sun has been there. Every day, even though I couldn't always see all of them. And so, stars and planets, almost like energetic angels. And they go around in a fixed motion, asterisk. And the two things that never fail to blow my mind are a sunset, a sunrise, and the stars. Okay, that was three things. That was actually billions of things, and I've seen the moon do things wilder than I've seen in any animated feature, and I've seen the sun do wilder things than I've seen in any movie. And the things I can say with certainty about the moon and the sun are that I love them. I'm glad they're in my life. And I love all the planets and stars too. But it's a big world, and it's a big solar system. This is a solar system event. It might even be a multiple solar system event. A galaxy-wide. Who knows? It could be happening all across the universe. It almost feels like the imagination of the mind of the collective, and made up of the average American and Earthling, has been forced into a tiny box. And just think about little picture now stuff. Remember, the world is ending tomorrow, so we got to work as hard as we can to make as much money to buy the stuff that provides us comfort and security. And so, it is almost like the sun and the moon and the stars. Betelgeuse has dropped in intensity, but is now going back up, and has a major star in the shoulder of Orion, constellation of what I see as a man, a hunter with a bunch of animals in the sky, and I've seen him my whole life as well. So there's a major event. And then you have Jupiter and Saturn, the two biggest heavenly bodies outside of the sun and the moon. I mean, from a visual standpoint. Coming together between now and December 21st, 2020, or if I heard that date before, they're going to be on top of each other pretty much. And so a lot of the mass and the gravity in our solar system and the gravity wells are going to be in the same spot. And it's a whole big dance. Pluto's on the other side of them, and they're all coming together. So it's like the whole solar system is minding the formation. And how I look at it is, remember, like Jupiter goes around the sun every 11 years, and Saturn, I think, is like 36. And so it's like every time they go around, it's almost like they've grown a year as a planet, as their own planet. Every rotation on the sun is a year. So like they've grown up from their last time they came together. So that's a cool thing. As the whole world is totally changing, and I imagine our solar system's totally changing. It's crazy to think that like the planets and stars might have personalities, consciousness, and might be flawed like humanity. Asterisk, don't get mad at me, planets, stars, and angels. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big, giant cosmic dance. And I'm not really surprised at how wild things are. I have spent the last 7 years trying to keep you guys updated on what will be happening at this big, great dance of the planets and the sun and the moon. Mother Nature herself. Oceans and volcanoes. This is big picture stuff. And so that's why I keep recommending that everybody keep thinking about having like a plan for how do we want to spend July 4th and how do we want to spend December, specifically this alignment. And as a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, I want to point out the fact that Mercury's rotation orbit is 88 days. That's cool. The Mercury and the Sun are so cool. I think Mercury and the Sun are married, but you can think whatever you want to, man. And there are no real experts on the planets, the stars, and the moon. People may talk all fancy like, but there's no super expert on any of those things, man. That's why flying airplanes is always so cool when it used to happen. Because you're seeing even just the Earth itself from a whole different altitude. And then you're seeing the stars and the moon and the sun from a whole different altitude. It was like a whole different perspective on all things. So I just try to remind everybody, try and pull out, see the forest from the trees. Like, where do we want to be 10 years from now? Where do we want to be 20 years from now? Because I didn't come this far to fail. And technically, I don't think I'm anywhere close to peaking. You know what I'm saying? And so overall, yeah, you got Venus, who's a heavy hitter, major player in this whole dance. It's 2020 as well. We'll be going retrograde in the middle of May, so expect weird weather and wild things. Plus, relationship changes as new tribes begin to form and communities. And then Jupiter will conjunct Pluto 2 more times in July and then November. This year has like 6 eclipses. We've already been through 2. So we got 2 more because everything's like a 3-act structure. And 2 more at the end. This is going to be, it's like every moment in history and every living being, creature, including humans in history that ever lived. It's like we're all reborn here now. And so, yeah, it's scary, but it's definitely exciting. And I'm glad I'm me. And I hope you're glad you're you too. And I bet we can all get cooler. The foundation of civilization is teamwork. Countries are corporate illusion. Everything we want is on the other side of fear. do no harm. We have the right to do whatever we want, Trump says. Well, then let's keep it together, forgive everyone, and improve everything, because there is love in everything we do. And this is the staff at the Florida Animal Shelter cheering for empty cages as all of the pups from one of its kennels were placed in homes amid the coronavirus outbreak. And, like the love between a human being and an animal is a very special thing that it in itself is almost proof of existence of God. And so, like, one good thing from this plague lockdown has been we as a people have definitely gotten to know Mother Nature better. Well, if you haven't, you're doing it wrong. Animal spirits want us to succeed. I believe our darkest days will be over, definitely, within the next year or two, depending on how you're looking at it. So stay cool, and I love you. You're fantastic. And happy birthday, Emma Watson. Hermione. All right. Peace out. God bless everyone. Yeah, check out the sunset when you can. Check out the sunrise when you can. You'll be having a planetary stellar dance of lunar fashion throughout the year. This is going to be the moon, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter, 3 planets. And the moon lit up partially by the sun. And so it's a big dance. And there are a whole lot of characters, and the whole world is a stage. I think I am emitting cosmic rays, AFRN. There's a shit ton of negative energy coming in, but I'm trying to fight it with natural charm. Stay cool and play good defense. Sweet. And I love you. Yeehaw. Happy birthday to you.